Welcome back to another YouTube video. This one is about journaling. So I'm going to go through and journal the trades from this week. I've had 2 winning trades, which were 6% in total, and then 1 break even as well. This is the first position that I took of the week, which was on Monday. But you would have seen there, that was a quick snapshot of my old journal, right? Exactly how I used to do it. Reasons for entering, I obviously had the amount up at the top, 1% per trade, with all the screenshots, journaling all my positions taken all the way down to about 188% profit for that year. So I'm going to go to my new one, get rid of that. This is the new journal that I've done that you can all download, the official Forex Trading Academy journal. At the top, Forex Trading Academy, I've got my broker name in there, and we're going to go through exactly how I do it. So there are 2 reasons to journal. First one is to help you get an understanding as to where and why you're going right or you're going wrong. You can look at all your results. Where are your wins? Where are your losses? What do you need to improve on? Are you winning on certain pairs more than others? And you can go back, you can again take screenshots, you can explain what your emotions were, and that will help you with your education moving forward to then look back on your results every single week. And that's what you should do. And again, I basically do what I preach, right? You can see this. This is every single trade for that year. So let's get straight into this, and I'll show you exactly how I do it. So this was Monday's position. This was EU trades given on the live morning call, and simple snap pullback into this area. So what we're going to do as well, we're just going to explain the reason for taking this position, which we're going to copy into our main journal. So at the moment we have price has opened at the bottom of Asia. We have had a snap of the low showing bearish momentum for the day. We have left behind, let's just move this along and we'll fix this spelling afterwards. We have left behind a 15-min POI that allows entry for the continuation after the pullback. Really simple, with Asia high covered with 10 pip stop. So that's just fix these, get this right. And so the other reason to journal is that you can provide your results to get private funding, so you haven't got to rely on prop firm funding, because we know that all the prop firms at the moment are basically shutting their doors and going tits up. So this is going to help you show your results to a potential investor, and that's something that I'm helping the Academy members with at the moment. But you're going to need around at least 6 months up to a year worth of results to do it. And it has to be done on a live account, not on a demo, just so you can show that you can trade real funds. They won't entertain anything else. And obviously the more you can trade, the better. But if you can only afford £100, you trade that £100. If you can afford £10,000, you trade that £10,000, right? So here we go. So that's the trade taken. Now, what I'm also going to do is click on this camera on the right-hand side and go copy link. And what that's going to do is that's going to give me a link directly to this page with a snapshot of everything that you see here. So now if I first of all just go over and then paste my link into this area like that. Now if I click on that link, it's going to load it up. There you go. So you can click and you can show each individual, whoever it may be, investor, exactly why you've taken that position. You're not going to remember all these, right, going back over time. So that's that there. And then in terms of the commentary as well, we can just copy it from here, because if you've got both, let's get rid of that, actually go straight back to this one. Unless you can quickly access your chart, you're going to forget the reason for your commentary. So back on here, and then let's enter the commentary for that position. Now, we need to go over, so I'm just going to go over, this was just an example one that I did. So it's Euro USD. And this is what you should be doing either at the end of each day or at the end of the week. It's a short position. This was a 10 lots position, which is £100 per lot. And now we need to put the date in. So the date of the trade taken was the 22nd of April, and entry was at 9:45. So 22nd of April, so let's just put 9:45 in here. 9. And I know that this is the mundane side, book billion. Let's do that again. 9:45. There we go, and it's the 22nd of April. 22. So when I got private investment, I had to do this. I had to go through and show all my positions and justify the fact that I could actually trade. And then the opening. So the open price was 1.06620. 1.06620. 0.6620. That one, and then the closing price. Closing price was at 3%, which is right here. So closing price was 1 o'clock, 6319. 6319. 06319. And again, it closed on the same day. So that was also 22nd of April 2024. And then let me just double check that time closed again. It's got to be accurate. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Time close would be 13. Do it at 24-hour clock as well. 1 o'clock. All right. Stop loss was 10 pips. Target 3%. 30 pips. Winning amount £3,000. 1 to 3, 1% profit. Now you can do, if you want to, link to the 105 15-minute, but given that this was a 15-minute entry, I don't need to do that. Also as well, you'll see on the chart it says you can link to the high time frame if applicable. This isn't applicable in this one because it wasn't in relation to any high time frame OB. This was just more down to consolidation and the fact that this was a very quick intraday Asia typical type of trade, so I don't need to do that either. Now, emotions, I think this is really important. If you're in a bad mood, if you've had an argument with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, if you've had a crap day at work, put all this in because this is going to benefit you to then see. I bet a lot of your losers happen when you're in a bad mood. For me personally, very happy, excited for the start of the week, looking for another profitable week. Very standard trade with a quick TP. Right, let's make sure again that all lost spelling and everything is correct. And that's all you have to do when you're journaling. And then now what I'm going to do is go through my next position. So I'll get that loaded up and I'll be back shortly. Now on to EG. So this was the next position that was taken on Wednesday. Now again, we see that we've had a snap to the low. First off, we popped the high of Asia. So I missed the initial position when price came into the OB right here, top of Asia. Then we had a break, pull back and dropped. I missed that one. But then we got the snap of the low and we got the snap of this low to the left-hand side as well. Again, making a lower low. So we had 75% chance of a lower high being formed. And then we obviously entered again on the 15-minute OB, 4-pip stop, down to, it was exactly 3%, which was literally right here. And then we got out the trade, really, really nice position, got out before the daily closure. So again, what do I need to do? I just need to put my reasoning on here as to why I've taken the position. So we've put Asia high filled. Then we have a break of the previous intraday low, looking for 75% chance of a pullback for entry on 15-min OB. Price had a very quick TP, right? So that was again the reason for taking the position. So all I need to do now is then come back up here, copy link. That's going to give me that link again, come back up to here. So this is the next one now. So I'm going to go like that and Control V. I'm going to paste that into there as well. Then I'm going to do the commentary again that I've written on this. You may say, why do I need to do the commentary twice? You don't, it's entirely up to you. I just now like to have it on my chart just as an added confidence. So when I bring it up on the big screen, I'm talking to investors, it's already there. So I don't have to keep swapping back to the journal that I've got. So again, that's gone there. So we know that this is Euro GBP. This is again a short position. And by the way, this journal you can download. The link is in my bio. It's free. Download it. Lots, because it was a 4-pip stop, was 25 lots at £250 per pip. and then we were trying to get 12 pips against the 3%. So we can do it like that, right, at 3 p.m. So 15, here we go. Opening price, 0.85971. And then we've got closing price, 5. Now again, you may think that this is a little bit overkill, but you need to take trading seriously. You need to take trading as a proper business. If you want people to take you seriously, you've got to put in the time to get something like this. Hang on, let's do this again. Get rid of that. I'm just going to do it. Let's just do it. Let's put 8 p.m. Doesn't really matter, right? Obviously, you'll have your own way. I'm just doing this obviously quickly just so you can see. And then pips and stops was 4. Target 3%. Just put that so it's all the same font. Yeah, just click this. And then after a time, you'll get loads of prompts. Just it makes it a lot easier. And pips achieved 12. Price £3,000 again. Then we go 1 to 3. Now sometimes if you're doing this, it may not copy the color, so I just do this, Control C over to this side, Control V like that. Or if not, let's make it green. There you go. 1% risk, and again profit. So high time frame, we had we just missed the OB at the high. This was on the daily, followed by bearish engulfing. So then what did I want to happen? So I wanted price to pull back up to fill imbalance right here, which we've done. So again, just line this up quickly with that right hand side. So you can see filling the imbalance to this left hand side. You can write a little bit more on here if you want to, but I think it's quite self-explanatory. And then what we're going to do from there, you can even put on a forecast if you think it's necessary. You can add as much detail to this as you want. Obviously, I'm going through this quite quickly. And then we're going to go here, copy link again, and then that's going to give us the new link that we can then use and go back to Excel here and then put in high time frame. Let's just go Control V again and paste that. Now emotions. Coming to the end of my trading day. And then I'm just going to put here, making sure I'm not FOMOing. So this is important because I missed the first position, right? And it's important to explain this to investors. Now, when they say, well, what happens if you miss a trade, you're going to jump in? Be like, look, I've still got a calculated way to enter. Make sure I'm not FOMOing. We had a break of the last low. So probability of a win is 75%, which is good enough for me, right? And there we go. And so on that basis, then you just want to keep going and going and going. And then you just want to put in your results at the end of the month. I'll show you my break-even trade before we go. So this was the position. This was my break-even that I took on Thursday. And you'll see the reason for this, that we had, obviously it wicked me out break-even before then flying down to target. But we had price open at the high in Asia. And if I just go down to the 1 minute and show you exactly why I entered. I'm going to enter this one afterwards, but I'm not going to do it on this call just because I think I've taken up long enough of your time anyway. But it's the same thing. Instead of putting profit, you're just going to put break even and what's happened with your screenshot. And then we're going to do this right there, all the way across. Basically, we've had a snap of this low in London Open. Price has then pulled back up into the area, which I've then entered on. Now go back to the 15 minute. And I'm looking for my short position. Bang, 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 waiting. It's looking okay. Price starts going in my direction, right? However, and at this point, so let's just remove one more, just so this is very, very important. At this candle, when we get halfway to target, what do? We move to break even. You can see we easily got halfway to target. And then news came in, went up first before then dropping all the way down as expected. But anyway, I hope that helps with your journaling. If you've got any questions on how to journal, if after this, put it in the comments, hit me up. If you've got questions about the broker, let me know, I'll help you out with that. If you've got questions about how to get private funding, again, contact me, I will help you with that. Trying to do this for the whole Trading Academy community or anyone that now wants to start and get involved. I am here to help. So I hope that's been an eye opener for everybody. I hope you understand now what you need to do. Download my journal for free, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care.